What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. So if you're watching this video, it simply means that I have successfully completed surgery and now I'm back home recovering. So if you're new to the channel, this is the first video that you're watching on this topic. Be sure to check out my first video. This is the introduction. It really explains why I decided to go through this process of getting a reduction, and then come back to this video because it will explain a little bit more behind what I had to do to prepare. Okay, so starting off, I had two different pre-op appointments. One was online with the actual surgeon, and the second one was in person with my primary doctor. The first thing that we talked about was what to expect the day of surgery. So he just basically reminded me that I would need someone to drive me to the hospital, someone who could stay there. He also mentioned a few things to take care of the night before. So no eating, no drinking alcohol, and no smoking. The day of surgery, when I come in, be sure to wear loose, comfy clothes, something that can easily zip up or button down, as I'm not going to be able to reach my hands over my head. During this call, he also let me know that he did already put in an order for my prescription. YouTube, this is simply for educational purposes, so please, not too much. But he ordered me some pain medications that was Percocet, and then he ordered muscle relaxers and stool softeners. So that was pretty much it with the virtual call. It was actually only 5 minutes long, so straight to the point. And so later in the afternoon, I went to my primary doctor to basically do some labs that would clear me for surgery. So what this appointment looked like, they did some blood work just to check the different levels that they have to check. I met with my main nurse and she just checked my weight, my blood pressure, just to make sure that my vitals are good. The doctor came in to ask a few evaluation questions, things like how often do you work out, what do you do where you work out, are you able to go dancing, just very low level questions just to evaluate if I am in good condition. And then from there, he went over my records to make sure that everything was up to date. So with all that being said, that is pretty much what that appointment looked like for me. After a couple of days, I did receive a letter from my primary doctor that I am all cleared for surgery. So with that being said, let's move into the fun side of it all. Immediately, as soon as I found out that my surgery was approved and we had a date on the calendar of when surgery would take place, I was going through the rabbit hole on the entire breast reduction journey. I turned to TikTok and YouTube and I really watched probably dozens of videos on this very topic because I'm just always so interested in the process of things that I like to do all the research that I can. But the biggest things that I wanted to learn more about was what can I buy to help me with recovery. So the items that I came across that I found would be most important on this journey, I will link them down below in the description box. So the very first thing that is most important is the zip front post-surgery bras. After surgery, they will send you home in this compression bra, but I found that it was really important for me to order a few more. In my mind, I don't want to be in the same bra every day. I wanted to have some good compression bras that would help me through this journey. The next thing that I thought would be really important was this wedge pillow. So going through the research of just learning more about this procedure, I came across a few videos that recommended that you don't sleep completely laying flat. In fact, some of the videos that I found recommended that you sleep in a recliner chair if possible. So at my parents' house, they do have a few recliners, but I did want to get this wedge pillow to also help me in case I wanted to get in bed and get more comfortable. I have this wedge pillow that will help me kind of remain elevated through the recovery process. Okay, so the next thing that I purchased, and I really wanted to show y'all this in this video, is this recovery pillow. So I saw a few videos about when you leave the hospital, it's going to be really important that you have a pillow to sit in between your body, your chest, and the seatbelt. So I saw a few videos on this pillow and decided this was definitely worth the purchase. So it actually comes with this hot or cold pack, something that you can place on the top of your chest when you're at home just chilling. But yeah, I definitely wanted to get this this pillow for the car, especially right after surgery. I already hate like when you're driving and you go over like a speed bump or a pothole and everything bounces. So I just can't even imagine what that pain would feel like. So the other items that I purchased, they are more so for further along in the journey. When I met with my surgeon, he did recommend that I don't use like any lotions or creams, just to make sure that everything is healing. And so the few things that I did buy, one being this bio oil. I saw a lot of great reviews on how this oil has helped with scarring. So definitely wanted to go ahead and grab that. I also ordered the Mederma PM Scar Cream. Also saw great reviews on this when it comes to scarring. I also ordered Neosporin as an antibiotic ointment just in case I need it. And then finally, I got things to help me remain fresh and clean. So spray on deodorant and baby wipes. I wanted to make this video to really share and highlight my journey with you in case you are thinking of going through the procedure for yourself. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, share with me down below if you are either scheduled to get an appointment or looking into getting this procedure done for yourself. I will check back in with you guys on next week for my first week update, and we'll just go through this journey together. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next upload.